First question for Greg Svirnaski.
Hey, Ernest, good to see you. Just have a question. A lot of Northwestern players in the draft this year, and a lot are going to go really high. Can you tell me what this says about the state of the Northwestern program and what it means for recruiting in the future?
Yeah, of course. Just letting you know that Coach Fitz does a great job collecting talent from all the way around the country. He doesn't just look at one specific spot. He keeps aiming at those talents from schools from all over. Greg Newsom's from IMG, and he showed off today during the whole thing pro day. So they just look at all around instead of one certain area.
Next question for Ben Baby.
Hey, Ernest, how's it going?
Yeah, how you doing, Ben?
Hey, doing well. Obviously, there's, what was it like going up against Rashawn Slater? I mean, one of the top protected tackles. I mean, how much better did that make you? And what was it like going up against him, almost every practice?
Honestly, Rashawn, I think highly of, and also, I think he's the best tackle I ever went up against. Doesn't matter if it's the opposing team or the same team as me. He just shows consistency all throughout. His strength, his speed with his feet, the way he sets his hands, he just is a very consistent player, and that's why he's really high on the board.
Also, I used to cover Ryan back in the day. I don't know when I last covered there in 14, kind of that Sekou Clark, Mitchell Bridges back in those guys. They've obviously put out a ton of DNs over the years. Mario Williams, Jarvis Moss back in the day. I mean, what's it? Why has that area kind of really been fertile for putting out DNs? And I mean, what was it like to kind of follow up in that legacy as well?
Man, it's been amazing. Dan Ryan's always known to having great DNs coming out. Just everything's big in Texas, as they say. They keep pushing their players to work hard, never give up, and I think that's why we're at where we are today.
Awesome. Thanks, bud.
Next question for Michael Kinder. Michael, you are muted.
There we go. Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Mike? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You've been working for this your whole life. I just wanted to know what's it feel like to be at this point right now where you're just a few weeks out from the draft? Like, what's that feeling? How do you best describe that?
Man, it's the best feeling in the world. I was looking back 4 years ago when I was a freshman, looking at people, where I'm at today, and it just to think that it went fast. It went this fast. I love football since I was 8 years old. My brother-in-law, taught me the sport and everything. First off, it's just the best feeling in the world just to see people you grow up and then they're in the league and now you have an opportunity to do that the same. It's the best feeling.
Yeah, that's awesome. We wish you nothing but the best. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Mike.
Rick Saratella.
Hey, Ernest, how are you, man? Congratulations on getting a pro day in during the pandemic. Kudos to the school. It's a big deal. So, we're trying here at the NFL Draft Bible to bring our audience the most reliable and accurate information. We are not there physically. So can you give us an idea? I'll hit you with the roll call. Can you give us an idea how many teams you spoke to, maybe some teams that you took a liking to? Also, any kind of measurements that you can verify or pass along that we can distribute out there. We'd appreciate it.
So I talked about 4 teams, Falcons, Chargers. Let's see who else. I know I talked to 4 teams. Right now my mind is I'm tired, but
height and weight size measurements that we can go off of.
4'4", 270 even. Hand was 9 3/4. One arm was 34.5, and then the wingspan was 82 and 1/4.
And did teams, did they primarily view you as a 5-tech, or where do they prefer to play at the next level?
They talked about moving me inside during pass rush downs. as well. But they some say outside linebacker, some say 5 technique. Mostly said 5 technique, and some said I can move inside for pass rush downs.
Appreciate you.
Next question, Griffin Floyd.
Hey, Ernest. I was going to ask where the teams had been, seeing about lining you up if you were getting more of a role at outside linebacker or inside at defensive end.
So I got really a mix up out of everything. Really 5 technique, strong side, defensive end, really, and then moving inside for pass rush downs. I mean, anything gets me on the field, that'll be amazing. I know some teams, a couple teams wanted me outside linebacker as well. It just depends on what the team scheme, what thinks that is best fit for me.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Ernest.